Oh, well, hello there, you beautiful banana sucking babies, and welcome back to Girth. Cue the intro music, baby. Baby's good to me, you know. She gives me girth the things, you know. She shared so. You are back on Girth and you feel fine. Oh no. Yes, baby, you enjoying yourself today? Did you get your mandatory Girth cigar? Mm-hmm. Gotta have one of those going if you want to keep it flowing here on Girth. You know what I'm saying? And usually, what we try and do is we have themes. You know? That's what we do. Me and the producers, we come up with themes that we think you'd enjoy. Today, we're gonna do something a little different. We're not gonna do a theme, okay? There's no theme here. Because we don't want you to think there's an agenda. Don't you hate when you watch something and you're like, oh, this is biased as fuck. Look at this agenda. Ah! And then you turn it off because you don't like that. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, just let me see what they're saying. Let me see what their agenda is, and I'm gonna flip it over to the other side and see what their agenda is. You know? Everyone's got an agenda. Everyone's got a gender. But everyone's also got an agenda. You gotta watch out for that agenda. It'll get you sometimes. It'll get you caught up in it. You start screaming. You think, am I getting tricked again? Am I getting duped again? Am I gonna go back to the Capitol on January 6th again? You know, I'm just starting to feel a certain way. If I see Joe Biden fall down one more time, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna, I'm gonna get on my horse and ride, honey. I'm gonna get on my horse and ride. Down to the Walmart, get some tiki torches. You know what I'm saying? You don't get caught up in it. Sometimes you get mad. You see things on the television, makes your heart start pounding. You go, nah, nah, not in my town. You are not gonna do that here in my town. I got a solution. I'm going down there and buy another gun. I'm gonna stay up all night. I'm gonna drink lots of coffee. And we'll figure it out. You understand that? Gun, no sleep, lots of coffee. Figure it out. Final solution. You understand? Gun, no sleep, coffee. Figure it out. Final solution. I'm gonna save America. That's what some of you say. I'm not saying that. Let's not confuse ourselves. I am not. You could clip it up like that. You can make it seem like I just said that, but I didn't just say that. I'm not talking about me, okay? You people need to stop taking things out of context. I'm not telling you that's my idea of a fun party, okay? Gun, no sleep, caffeine, gonna figure it out, save America. That's not what I said anybody should do, okay? It's just that's what I think happens. That's what I think happens to some people, you know? Because you look around, there's a lot of problems, like potholes. There's potholes everywhere. It'll drive you fucking nuts. You're like, does anyone even care? Does anyone even... It's been there for weeks. I've called so many times. I'm sick of calling. I'm sick of calling about these potholes. They're ruining good, hard-working people's rims out here. Everyone needs another rim job. Rim job, rim job. If I had any brains, I'd get into the good old rim job business and fucking, I wouldn't be sitting here complaining, but never mind thinking about an entrepreneurial way out of my fucking hellhole. Let me fucking just complain. God damn it. Scrape some money. Put it together, going out of the store, buy a gun, no sleep, caffeine, figure it out, final solution, save America. Thank you. Thank you very much. By the way, the more I say that, the more I think that platform could win as like a political, you talk about people with agendas, okay? Be like, I'm not even picking a gender when I go up there, and I don't have agendas. Let me tell you something, all right? Here's my plan: save America. Guns, no sleep, caffeine, figure it out, final solution. We're back, baby. You know what I'm saying? I bet you could get more than half the people to vote for that plan. You can follow it the whole way front to back. You don't get lost in the fucking like, we're gonna do a bill for the infrastructure and then I'm gonna fall over a bunch of times and you're gonna be like, they didn't fix any of those potholes, they just sent all the money to Ukraine. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. It's just one of those things, okay? And I'm begging of you, I'm really begging of you, please don't get caught up in the malarkey. There's too much malarkey out there, people. I fell over again. Don't worry about it. We're sending all the money to Ukraine. Everybody's homeless, but we gave you drug needle centers. You wanted that? That's good. When you do the drugs that we want you to get on, just, fucking try not to get too much AIDS. But we do advertise on the back of the buses now. AIDS is cool. It's cool now. It's all cool. Dr. Fauci's gonna come out and do an ad soon. It says, AIDS is cool, fucking NIH backs the research, and it's you can now fuck with AIDS. It's almost like you don't have AIDS. How about that? It's everyone's got AIDS now. It's like the herpes. You got the herpes, you got the AIDS. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's got it, and you got COVID, and you're gonna get the next thing. It's gonna be great. Everyone's gonna be fine. You understand? This is what happens when I have a good time. I call up the Wuhan or wherever the flu hand. I don't give a fuck hand. And I say, release the wombats or whatever. And the world will be a better place for you. And me. Fauci. Just wait. You'll see. But until then, let's lock down. Okay, it's time to lock down, everybody. Remember when you'd be a kid and they'd be like, alright, it's time for bed. Lights out. Everybody lights out. You're gonna have to look down. You're gonna have to lock down. Did you hear that the WHO is signing treaties with countries, like ours? And for the next thing, they want even more control. Because they want to be able to just lock you down, baby, and just turn the lights out. Just turn the lights out and really, whatever the fuck you're doing. You like to be a social creature. It's the only thing that keeps you from, mental breakdown where you start chanting things like, get a gun, don't sleep, drink caffeine, figure it out, find a solution. The only thing that keeps you from doing that is going out, having a good time, being with people in the community, camaraderie, a beautiful thing, a kinship, a fellowship, a stewardship even. Ooh, me, oh my. You understand what I'm saying? And then somebody who just sits in the front of a computer all day, doesn't really give a fuck about you or your fun or even social interaction for anyone, because they get their kicks just, I like telling people when to go and when to stop. I'm kind of like a stoplight. Really, I am. And guess what my favorite color is? It's red. I like red. I want to put the stoplight on your life. I want to tell you, hey, you got to stay home today. Lockdown, babe. I know. You wanted to go out. You assessed the risk. You said to yourself, I don't mind. But now with the power invested in me, who cares? It's whatever I say. By the WHO, who are they? Unelected officials. Don't worry about it. We signed a treaty. They know better. Don't question the science. The point is, you don't get to go do what you want to go do, okay? You gotta stay inside, follow the science, which is don't critically think about it, Unless you're going to do that critical thinking game from when we were a child. Remember that game? Follow the leader. I'm the leader. Follow me. You understand? So unless you prescribe to that's like the way you want to live your life, let me tell you what. It's a weird time we're living in, folks, isn't it? You know? Crazy things happen. Very crazy things. That's right. Like these guys, they get unhinged some nights. You don't think I worry about them with all that firepower and capability behind me? And they get a little loco and start steamrolling the goddamn place. They were playing pool the other night and they were kicking my ass. Let me tell you what. I mean, this one, despite not having arms, can really put that stick in his mouth. I think he got inspired by the Pride Parade. We were watching the Pride Parade on TV. And now all of a sudden he can put the pool stick all the way in his throat. And he can shoot a perfect shot. I don't understand. But it's incredible to see him doing it with that horn at the same time. He gives it that horn action and then he fires the shot. Fire away. Hit me with your best shot. It's like he couldn't lose, baby. He would not fucking calm down either. The Walla Walla Akbar got very fucking mad. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you fucking did. I had to calm you down. He fucking called in a bomb threat to the fucking pool hall. I'm like, hey, just because your fucking, buddy's doing good doesn't mean Walla Walla Akbar here needs to fucking calling a bomb threat to the bar. That's fucking rude. Alright? I pay you guys well enough, don't I? With promotion and such. People know you now. You're stars. Fucking absolute stars. Once again, I am just floored that I can't talk to you people for like over 10 minutes and not have my cigar go out. It's very upsetting. Which lets you know it's a good day. If I have time to be upset about a cigar going out, how bad can things really be? It is an interesting time, though. Not just for the country, but also for the show. Having no viable direction for this particular show, this particular broadcast. There's no agenda here, okay? I want to remind you, fine folks, alright? We come from a beautifully diverse country. I want to keep it that way, you know what I'm saying? The only problem is when people talk about the diversity around here, they only mean skin color. They don't mean, thoughts. They don't want you to think a different fucking way. No, don't you do that. Everybody have groupthink. That's what's important, isn't it? Oof. Gross. You start thinking a different way, people get real fucking mad. I go, what happened to the goddamn diversity? Where'd that go? That shit goes out the window real quick. Don't think about it. Only applies to skin color. And you can shut the fuck up if you have any further thoughts. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for that wonderful assessment and critical thinking. I remember critical thinking popping up in every one of those fuck textbooks we would read as a kid. Critical thinking does the blah 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 blah. And you're like, I guess I should think about this. It didn't ever mean I think I should do what I'm told about this. But a lot of people have confused and conflated those two things to go together now, haven't they? Oh, yeah. Good Lord. Good Lord indeed. This pandemic, I tell you what, baby. Very eye-opening experience, wasn't it? If you don't at least feel like you were lied to on some level, I just want to congratulate you for getting through things like, you know, with those rose-colored sunglasses and just, oh, baby, just sunny side up. Is that how you get your eggs? Every day? Every day? Oh my goodness. So good. The fucking educational system has done you so good. You are so compliant. You're very good at critical thinking. When it comes to that game, follow the leader. Very good. Very good at that. Not much beyond that. Just, there'll be some errant thoughts and like, hey, they wouldn't lie, and come on, you don't know. I can discredit you. All I know is I can discredit you. It's like, you discredit me for speaking facts and critically thinking? Yeah. Because you're not playing the most important game. Follow the leader. And you go, fuck. They don't know what critical thinking really is. Seems like they've bought into an agenda. This could be problematic. You know what I mean? When people get into that team mentality bullshit. My team good. My team bad. My shit do shit. That's your shit do this shit. That don't make no sense. My team good. Your team bad. My team do shit that your team wish they had. They won. You get what I'm trying to say. People get caught up with that. It's like, what about wrong versus right? I don't want to hear it as long as my team won. I picked a team. I perceive myself to be part of this team, and we just won. And fuck you. Which is, you know, by design, and I just gotta tell you, I applaud you for not being bothered by being complicit in the ruse they are running on you. You rather enjoy it, just so long as your team wins. People want to claim to be from a side. We're all on the same fucking human side, or we're supposed to be. But, you know, sometimes we get caught up in that groupthink mentality. Yes, we do. Abso-fucking-lutely. And it can lead you down the wrong road, can it? I mean, you've heard the saying, folks. The road to hell was paved with good intentions. So many good intentions, throwing a blind eye to the truth, reality, and what the fuck is actually fucking happening. Those things all mean the same thing. The truth, the reality, and what the fuck is actually happening. I just don't want you to miss the point that I'm getting at, okay? Which is that when the train to Crazy Town goes so far, eventually, certain things become appealing. Like crazy thoughts, you know? Say things to yourself. What if I just got a gun? Stop sleeping. Drank a lot of coffee. Figured it out. How to save America. And all of a sudden, you realize, shit. This is no good. This is no good. I'm Kyle Rittenhouse. I got the gun. I stopped sleeping. I drank a lot of coffee. I figured out a solution. I went down to the parade. I shot those guys. I got acquitted. I'm getting lots of money. There's a video game named after me. I'm kind of popular now. and set for life. And I did it all so I could save America. Not because I have an agenda. Not because I picked a side. Just because I had love for America. And I'm so glad I figured that out after I bought that gun, drank all that coffee, and stayed up all night and figured out that solution. Please buy my #1 book, bestseller on the New York Times list, coming out this fall. I'm Kyle Rittenhouse, and we'll see you here next time on Girth.